It's Moko Verma, and I'm here with Brad Goss. And both Brad and I get approached for coaching quite often. I was talking to Brad about this the other day and how to handle this because I'm fairly new in teaching internet marketing. I've been online for 6 years now. And Brad, you've been online for how long?
13 years, almost 14.
For 13, 14 years now, right? And I'm getting approached lately quite a bit as I'm entering into teaching internet marketing about, about people asking for coaching requests or free coaching requests and how to handle them. Brad actually had some good advice around that. So do you want to share that?
Well, yeah, and this really this speaks to both sides of the fence, or both, wherever you are on the ladder, whether you want someone's help or whether you're in a position where people are asking for your help. There's always value to be given, and in my case, when someone comes to me and they want my help for free, 9 times out of 10 I don't know who they are. And so they immediately get a semi-cold response from me because I don't know who they are. Whereas if someone who has spent some time commenting on my blog, responding to me on Twitter, interacting with me in the social media space in such a way that I know their name, and this has happened to me a number of times, if that person then asks to meet me for coffee or to go for lunch on their dime, or something like that, I'm more willing to say yes because they've contributed to my blog by leaving comments behind. They've helped me in the social media space a little bit. And so whether you are in a position to help people and they're asking you for help, I usually have a canned response that I send them that says, get on my radar. If I don't know who you are, I'm not going to help you for free. So they need to get on my radar. But from my perspective, everyone needs to climb the ladder. And for me, I'm in the middle of writing a book, as you know. And from my perspective, there's a few authors that I'm getting on the radar of as I'm doing this. I'm not going to name names right now, but there are certain best-selling authors that I'm commenting on their blogs. I'm interacting with them in social media because the day will come where I'm going to be asking them to write a review of my book. And I'm not going to do it 2 weeks after I start contacting them. I'm going to do it 6 months, maybe a year after I've gotten on their radar, so that I am building a relationship with them. I'm not just doing it for the purpose of affiliating with them, because they might say no at the end of the day. So I have to be willing to take that, but I'm getting on their radar so that they notice me when I ask for the help.
So how do you exactly get on somebody's radar? What exactly do you do to get on somebody's radar?
I comment on their personal blog,
okay.
And so what I do is I usually run a feed reader, like an RSS reader, that I subscribe to their blog, and it checks every 10 minutes to see if their blog has been updated along with all the other blogs that I follow. And it'll tell me when there's a new post, and I'll go there and I'll try and be the first commenter if I can, or at least one of the first top 5 commenters or something like that, because it usually generates a lot of free traffic to your website anyway if you put a proper link back in there. And the link back that I put is to my own personal website. It's not to anything where I'm trying to sell something. It's just a personal website link. So it's usually Twitter, Facebook, and that person's blog.
Actually, I had an interesting experience because the other day I did a link on somebody's blog, and I did it to internetmarketingcrunch.com. Instead of my own personal blog, and they just whited it out. They wouldn't put the link through, even though it's my personal internet marketing blog. They take one look at the name and they say no. So I think using your personal blog is definitely a good way to do it.
Absolutely. Linking to your personal blog will always appear less commercial than trying to link to a sales page.
Okay, interesting. Well, thank you very much for sharing that.
Thanks.